And with the current roster of JMU football already in Harrisonburg, well underway in their preparations for the start of the 2025 campaign, the future of JMU football is starting to take shape as commits make their announcements public supporting JMU football. And one of those is KJ Bynes, a 6'1", 180-pound cornerback from Charlotte, North Carolina, with an incredible list of offers, including programs like App State, Southern Miss, UMass, Buffalo, Ohio, Delaware, and Miami of Ohio, and he joins JMU Sound Off now in the next in our series of player profiles. So first of all, KJ, congratulations on the commitment. I mentioned some of your offers in the introduction to this segment. Wanted to start right there. What was it about JMU football and this coaching staff that set them apart and made you confident that signing on with the Dukes was the right decision?
It was the energy, honestly, coach. It was the energy, but the people there, the coaching staff, I loved everything about it. On the visit, they made me feel welcome. They made me feel like a priority. I feel like that was the place.
So talk about the coaches who you've interacted with on the staff. Obviously, you've had a chance to obviously interact with the new defensive coordinator, coming from a program like Alabama, being able to bring that experience to JMU football, as well as Coach Whitley and the others on the defensive staff. Speak to those engagements and what is it about these coaches specifically that make you so confident that they are the right group to lead you in your development as you turn your attention to the college scene after your senior season in Charlotte?
From the beginning, Coach Whitley has been a big reason why I love JMU because he's showing me the most love from the beginning of my recruitment. Then Coach the DC, he coached Sauce Gardner, boundary corners
Yep.
like me, so it kind of helps me fit into the scheme of the defense, honestly.
So you mentioned a cornerback like Sauce Gardner. First of all, I'm a Jets fan, so
Mm.
love to hear you give him a shout out. I'm curious, who are some of the corners that are out there now in either college football or the pros that you model your game after? Because I think that's insightful in helping to understand who your influences are. It drives you in your game.
Sauce Gardner, honestly, boundary corner. That's what honestly what JMU is recruiting me to be, and that's what I want to give to them, basically.
Awesome. Well, I know speed is a big part of your game, and we had a chance to talk to one of your fellow DB commits in Camden Jennings, and that's a big
Yeah,
part of his game as well. Maybe talk about Camden and how cool it is to come in with another speedy defensive back, and it's
yeah,
going to add to that cornerbacks room over the years to come.
yeah. All of them, my guys. Camden, Micah, all the commits y'all seen so far. All of them, we all went on the visit together. We all shared. We all talked together to see what we liked about the program, and we all made the decision that JMU was family, that it was home.
So,
So
so you mentioned all of your cornerbacks and,
yeah,
and all these commits really communicating. That's been a common theme
yeah.
in all these conversations is talking about the group chats and how you guys have really been rallying around each other. Talk about kind of the brotherhood that's already starting to form between you guys and how important that's going to be as you first of all go through your senior seasons, but then as you turn your attention to becoming teammates in the years to come.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great for us when we come into our freshman year that we already like know some people coming into the dorms. That's what I kind of like. That I kind of got some brothers to go up there with, so I'm not like just up there in Virginia by myself. Honestly,
That's awesome. And we again have had a chance to talk to Rocco Marriott. We've had a
oh,
chance to talk to Ben Whitfer in Powhatan. They've talked about how you guys are already giving each other a hard time, really, having some fun with each other. Talk about just how fun it is now to have a whole new group of friends who are all going through the same experience. You're all, went through the recruiting process and how stressful that can be. Now, you know that you're going to be on the same team, signed on in a couple of months. That's got to be pretty exciting. It's also got to help fuel you as you get ready for your senior season.
yeah, it all happened so quick. As soon as we got on the visit, I feel like I made an instant connection with all of them. Like they just seemed like best friends at that point. Because we all knew we didn't really know because not everybody committed on the same day. We kind of committed like the same week. So we were all in communication when we were about to commit. Like I was texting Ben, Micah, when what's going on, like y'all how y'all rocking with it, and we all rock with it. So
That's awesome. So what is that like though? I know from somebody covering the team, the pace of these announcements has been kind of crazy. It seems
yeah,
like every 5 minutes when you refresh Twitter, there's another top prospect that's signing on with JMU. Take us into your shoes to see this wave and wave of people from not just the Mid-Atlantic, but really from across the country who have gone through being recruited by top programs, Power Four programs, being recruited by top schools in the Group of Five, but all came to the same conclusion that JMU is the place they should go.
it's really just JMU. Like uh JMU recruiting program, how they handle it. They showed us that we were a priority for them. That they showed us the love that they wanted to give us, honestly, and how much they needed us and what they needed in their program. So hopefully we all can go there, contribute to the fullest, and be what we need to be.
Now, JMU football has a proud tradition of bringing in prospects from the Charlotte, North Carolina area. I'm just curious, are you familiar with anyone else that's currently on the roster at JMU?
Yeah,
And talk about what kind of influence and their experience might have had in getting you to consider JMU.
all them guys. See, Coach Willie, he came from Charlotte. That's why
Yep,
that's why we had a great connection so early. Guys from Chambers, KJ Flow,
yep.
Phil already up there. When I went up there, Phil was my host. I already knew KJ, so when I went down there, it was like family. Like I already knew all of them.
That's awesome. And I want to ask you, any person who gets to this point in their career, there's a lot of people that have an influence on them, whether it's family, whether it's coaches, fellow teammates. I want to give you an opportunity to kind of shout out some of the people that have been a part of your development and have helped you get to this point in your life, because this is not only a major sports milestone for you, this is a personal milestone for you as well.
Of course, I want to shout out everybody. My mom, my dad, they made so much sacrifices. The time, the money, they put in so much for me. So I just want to give in what I can give back to them, make them
That's
proud. My coaches, my teammates, they all believed in me. I just knew that they pushed me.
That's awesome. And when you made your commitment known, I know our fan base is pretty loud on platforms like X and Instagram, and it had to be pretty cool to see your notifications blow up with all these people being so excited for you to be a Duke. What has that been like, and to now know that you're part of this not only football alumni family with players who have spanned decades who have committed to JMU, but so many other people who are so excited just to see your name, in lights and in your name associated with a program that they feel so passionate about.
I feel less pressure to me since like I know that I'm home now and I got somewhere like that I feel welcome, that people love me, people accepted me. So I know that I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be safe when I'm at the next level.
That's awesome. And I'm assuming you're well underway in your preparations for your senior season. Tell us a little bit about what your summer's going to look like. And I know you'll turn your attention towards the end of July to that kind of fall camp and then get ready for your senior season. But there's a lot of work I know that has to be done before you step on campus at Bridgeford Stadium.
Basically all summer I'm just gonna be putting in work with Palisades right now, the school that I'm at. Before we get off to some scrimmages, we're just gonna be putting work all summer, getting workouts outside of school, weight room, make sure we eating heavy, all of that.
That's great. And I know this is a huge season for JMU football coming up. A huge schedule coming up for the Dukes, having programs like App State at home, ODU, um, Washington State from the Pac-12 coming to Harrisonburg. Are you going to be able to make it up to see
Yeah.
some games
Oh,
this season?
for
And how
sure.
excited are you to cheer on, as you said, some of your future teammates who are getting ready to get at it this season?
Oh yeah, we're all gonna be talking, texting, planning on which games we're trying to come up to. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I was talking about on the visit. I was already trying to look at the schedule, see what games they had. I was trying to just see which game I was trying to go to.
That's awesome. Make sure you go to a night game. I'm telling you,
Of
it's
course.
something special. And then finally, KJ, just your final message to fans who are now excited about the future of this program with so many talented players signing on. What's your message for what they can expect for you and why they should be so excited about the next chapter of JMU football?
That y'all gonna get everything I got. Go Dukes. I love it there. I love the energy. I love the family, the cooperation. I just feel like that I'm well accepted. I love JMU, honestly.
That's
I,
awesome. And KJ, if people want to get to know a little bit about you and follow your senior season, where can they find you on different social platforms so they can stay in touch?
you can find me at KJ Bynes on Instagram, KJ Bynes on Twitter, and that's it.
All right. Well, KJ, congratulations again. Welcome to the family. And I could say we're all wishing you health and success as you go throughout your senior season and look forward to maybe seeing you at some games this fall in Bridgeford Stadium. And then we'll all be excited to tune in to your signing day and see you as you move into the next phase of your development with JMU football. So all the best and good luck to you and to the fans of JMU football. This is what it's all about. The student athletes behind this program that give us all something to cheer about. And let's all continue to follow KJ as he makes his way through his senior season and turns his attention to Bridgeford Stadium in the years to come. And with that, we'll be back in the days to come with some additional recruiting spotlights as we continue to profile the class of 2026. And as always,